By far the most popular category of performance e-bikes available on the market, the draw of electric mountain bikes is thanks to the go-anywhere possibilities that such confidence-inspiring grip, suspension, performance, and powerful motor assistance offer. Liberated from some of the normal constraints of standard bike design like weight and gearing, e-bike design has exploded. More than just a mountain bike with a motor attached, electric mountain bikes are starting to break away from their analog siblings into a category of their own. Where traditional mountain bikes struggle to balance the demands of descending with the need to climb back out, electric mountain bikes can make both a breeze. This is the biggest attraction to these premium assisted steeds, and you can have all the descending confidence and control of an enduro mountain bike, but in a package that laughs at those daunting climbs. But when you're in the market for a new electric mountain bike, you'll quickly find that there are a lot of options out there with a ton of specs to compare. That's why we put together this list of the best electric mountain bikes on the market. Fast becoming the new bike to have for the coming year, we've come up with what we deem to be the best electric mountain bikes to be had if money is no object.
The Range VLT is the ultimate combination of Norco's progressive enduro handling and long travel suspension in a carbon e-MTB platform engineered to provide Norco's legendary ride quality in big burly terrain, just like on the non-electric range. With steering geometry designed for precise handling at speed, 180 mils of travel up front and 170 in the back, the Range VLT lives for high-speed descents, but climbs adeptly through technical terrain thanks to its balanced weight distribution and steep seat angle. The Range VLT's carbon frame reflects Norco's new design language, with straighter tube profiles and faster-looking lines. It's a radical visual departure from the bikes we've made for the last decade and signals a new visual direction for our bikes. With a seamless integration of the Shimano Steps motor and in-tube battery, the bike exhibits a refined look that is aligned with every other bike in the Norco lineup. There's no doubt that the Range VLT looks like a Norco, but some might say it doesn't look like an e-bike. By placing the thinner, longer battery inside the down tube, we're able to minimize weight and bulk without the need for special access doors and redundant battery casing, which allows for uncompromised frame engineering. While the battery does take a few extra minutes to replace by removing the drive motor, it's far less susceptible to damage from trail and weather-related wear and tear. Thanks to a unique offset and rotated shock mount, the Range VLT allows for the addition of an optional range extender battery for up to 72% additional battery capacity. We've developed a dedicated wiring harness and power management system designed to deplete the range extender before pulling power from the bike's main battery, providing the rider with a quick, easy solution to extend their ride. When not using the range extender, frames also allow for a full-sized water bottle in the main triangle. To allow for the range extender fitment, the Range VLT is available in medium, large, and XL. The Range VLT is equipped with 27.5-inch wheels and Maxxis Assegai double-down tires for strength and support over rough trails. The Range VLT 1 and 2 feature Shimano E8000 drive units with 630-watt in-tube battery capacity, and the VLT 3 uses an E7000 motor with a 500-watt battery. Every bike features the low-profile E7000 display unit for a clutter-free handlebar. All three models feature e-bike approved components like forks from RockShox and Fox, rear hubs by DT Swiss, SRAM Eagle drivetrain with single-click shifters, and stopping power coming from 4-piston disc brakes.
This is our all-new eEnduro bike, the Focus SAM Squared. It is our most aggressive bike in the lineup for big jumps, fast descents, sending it down the roughest terrain. The SAM Squared does it all.
So we made no compromises in geometry and design. A super slack 65-degree head angle and a steep 76-degree seat angle are matched with a long reach. On top of that, the SAM Squared comes with a 170 millimeters of travel front and rear, a 38 millimeter fork in the front, and our optimized fold kinematic in the back can fit coil shocks too. So overall, this bike is made for really sanding it in rough terrain.
Yeah, especially with the 29-inch wheels. If you want to have a more playful setup, we offer a flip chip that allows you to mount 27-inch wheels as well, and this gives you a shorter rear triangle. With our new stem, we reached a new level of cockpit integration. We call it CIS. It underlines the downhill orientation of the SAM Squared. Absolutely no cable rattling, super nice and clean design, and most important, enhanced shifting performance. The whole bike is powered by a super strong Bosch Performance CX motor and a removable 625 watt-hour battery. So the SAM Squared is a complete new development for model year 21. We got two awesome specs and big steps between the sizes to reach small people and very tall people as well.
The Kodiak electric mountain bike gives you the power to climb mountains and the suspension and traction to enjoy every twist, turn, and jump on the way back down. The powerful Bosch Performance CX motor offers 3 levels of pedal assistance up to 20 miles per hour. The 500 watt-hour battery has a range of 35 to 65 miles depending on the level of assist you choose. This display sits at your fingertips for easy access on the fly. This is where you can adjust the amount of assist, view the battery level, and more. With 130 millimeters of travel front and rear, the Kodiak chews up technical terrain. The RockShox Reba fork lets you dial in the suspension to your liking. In the back, a RockShox Monarch RT3 shock is also very adjustable, so you can get the performance you need for your riding style and terrain. The 11-speed SRAM NX drivetrain lets you fine-tune your pedaling in harmony with the terrain and the motor. These hydraulic disc brakes from Agura help you corner with precision. These plus-size tires are 2.6 inches wide for maximum traction and control over rocks, roots, and soft trail surfaces. They're mounted to 27 5-inch wheels, which are tubeless compatible, so you can maximize the benefits of the plus-size tires. Have as much fun flying up the hills as you do going down them on the Kodiak IE.
Today we're here to talk about the all-new 2020 Genius eRide. The Genius eRide offers 150 millimeters of suspension front and rear, which puts it right in our trail bike category. For the Genius eRide, frame construction has been completely rethought to meet the needs of a modern trail-focused e-bike. The Genius eRide features a unique double-shell battery housing that allows us to reduce thickness and weight while still maintaining down tube stiffness. This results in a more precise bike in straight lines while still remaining agile in corners. In addition, this design allows us to make internal cable routing nice and tidy. Now let's take a look at the battery. Thanks to our range booster technology, the Genius eRide has an industry-leading battery capacity of 1,125 watt-hours. So, what is a watt-hour? It's a measure of electrical energy equivalent to a power consumption, about 1 watt per 1 hour. So in other terms, how much energy is in the battery. Let's take a closer look at how our new range booster technology works. So first, you have a 625 watt-hour battery in the down tube. On top of the down tube is a battery holder where you can then mount an extra 500 watt-hour battery. When you connect these two batteries, effectively they act as one, resulting in 1,125 watt-hours of battery capacity. The Range Booster add-on is available for both carbon and alloy models of the Genius eRide. Moving to the motor, the Genius eRide features the all-new Bosch Performance CX Generation 4. This motor has a maximum power output of 75 Newton meters, which is about 340% of your own power. Moving to the display, you can choose between 4 different modes or opt for the comfort of the eMTB mode. This mode automatically adapts for a natural feeling assist. eMTB mode is heavily dependent on a speed sensor, which in this case is cleverly integrated into the frame. This means that speed readings are consistent, unlike with other systems where speed sensors are integrated on the wheel. As with many of our products at Scott, design and integration is just as important on the Genius eRide. The bike features several custom down tube protectors, and these are here for more than just aesthetic reasons. Not only do they protect the motor and the battery, but well-placed vents drive air to keep things cool. As with our non-motorized bikes, you can also choose to ride this bike with either 27.5-inch or 29-inch wheels. All you have to do is flip a chip on the linkage to change BB height, swap wheels, and you're good to go. Should you happen to come off your mountain bike while riding it, we've integrated a Syncross fork stop headset, which will keep your fork crowns from hitting your down tube. Let's take a look at the bike's suspension. Ultimately, we want e-bikes to be fun. Just because a bike has a battery on it doesn't mean that ride quality should suffer. We want our e-bike suspension to work just as well as that of our normal bikes. It is with that in mind that the suspension layout of our Genius eRide was chosen. Using our virtual 4-link kinematic, the Genius eRide, similar to its non-motorized version, can get you up the most technical of climbs and back down the mountain with the best of them. We work closely with our suspension partners to optimize suspension tune and ride characteristics. The Genius eRide features our patented twin-lock suspension system. This allows you to change the bike's suspension characteristics and geometry for climbing, descending, and everything in between, all with the flick of a handlebar-mounted switch.